Hey, what's up, guys? Okay, so this one is control the read. Control it. Okay? But first, I want to get to two questions I had on my last video, which was the big ask. Someone pointed out that when I said the head of VP, they were like, isn't that the P? Isn't that the president? Correct. There's no such thing as the head of VP. I was thinking of two things at once, combining them. I was thinking of the head of drama, who is a VP. So are we clear on that? I just misspoke, okay? So let's move on. And the other question was, Netflix, what do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean by if I take my stuff in and they pass and I'm done there? What does that mean? What I meant by that was that script is dead with them. Meaning, let's say they're very nice about it, their pass, and they say we weren't passionate enough about the material, so it's a pass for us. They tell your agent that. And let's say your agent reaches out to try to figure out why. Why didn't you like it? And they say back, the character work. That's pretty much all they'll say. They're not going to give you like a shit ton of notes. They're just going to like one sentence, that. Okay? And then with your agent, then you're like, okay, let's try to figure out what's wrong with this. So you do character work on it and you fix it, you get some more reads and shit, and I'll get to more of that in a minute, but you get some more reads and shit. Can you go back to them? No, you can't. It's dead with them. And it's a ding on you as a writer, which is why I said, a real producer will know this. A real producer will vet the fuck out of the script before they take it in. A real producer will get attachments before they take it in. Yeah, vetted the fuck out of the script. I got all these attachments on it. Now I'm gonna take it in. You don't take it in fucking empty. You know what I mean? That's probably gonna be a pass. Nowadays, And with my buddy, I went to my buddy on a script. I know him well enough that he was at the Oscars. He's up for Best Picture, and I said, "Good luck, bro." And he texted me back from the Oscars while he's sitting in the audience waiting to see if he's gonna win an Oscar. Okay, but I went to him with the script, and he said, "It's a pass for me." And I said, "Why?" And that's what he said, character work. That's it. Can I go back to him? I know him to this degree where I can text him while he's at the Oscars and he'll text me back. Can I go back to him? No, I can't. That script is dead with him. Okay? It's important, man. This shit is fucking critical. It's not a joke. Okay? You get one shot with people. You get one shot. Okay? I can go back to him with new shit, but I can't go back to him with that script. He's not going to read it again. So it's like, understand what that ask is and do the math on what that will cost. Like, say you have a producer who makes like $3 million a year, right? Do the math on what does that cost them to read your script and be losing money on something else. You do the math on it, what they make per year, boil it down. It's probably about $1,000 to $2,000 per script that they have to waste their fucking time on. $2,000, okay? 1,000, 2,000, whatever. Are they gonna waste that time again to read it again if it already hit them wrong? No, they're not. Now they're into the $4,000 range around to just read your script twice. That's money they could take a vacation with. That's why it's fucking hard. That's why you can't go back to people. You're costing them money. Time is money, okay? So, what else? Control your read, right? You see people, let me speed this up. You see people like putting their scripts online. Yeah, my scripts are online. I have a website. You can read my scripts. That's not controlling your read. What's the problem there? You don't know who's passing. You don't know who's reading it. You don't know who's passing. You don't know who's passing it around. You know none of that. And with your reps, ask for the list always. Always ask for the list. Who's it going to? So you can keep track of like who likes it, who doesn't. Maybe you go to this company with like 3 scripts, right? And they hate every single one of them. Okay, they don't really like my style, And they keep, do a spreadsheet on this shit. And you go to this company, they liked 1, but the other 2 not really. This company liked 2 of them. So you starting to get a sense of who digs your style. This is your job. This is your career, dude. You know what I mean? You can't 100% rely on your reps to do this kind of shit for you, okay? It's your world, man. Now let's move on to the blacklist. So that's a terrible idea to put your scripts online. Don't do it. You need to control your read, okay? The blacklist, let's go there. It's a similar thing where you can't control your read. I don't like the blacklist. Like the website, I don't like it. I think it's bullshit, actually. Because you can't control your read. You don't know who the fuck's reading you. This is a terrible strategy. It just is. No real rep, no good rep is gonna do that kind of thing. Just put your shit out for everybody to read whenever they want to. No way, man. And the other thing about it is good reps, they don't want you to be on the blacklist. And it's turned into this prestige thing where it's like, I want to be on the blacklist. Dude, I do not want to be on the blacklist. Fuck that. I want to go around the blacklist. Why? Because I want my shit made. I want my shit to sell and get made. The blacklist, think about it. What does that mean? The blacklist. It means your shit didn't make it. It's second tier. You know what I mean? That's not a fucking trophy. The blacklist is meant to say, like, think of that word, the blacklist. These are people that have been blacklisted, meaning it's it's a play on words and shit. It means they won't make it. And so these young execs are like, I think you should. And so that's why that was started, so that they could push the shit back into the industry, because the industry said, fuck this, nope, it's a no for us. And so the blacklist is like, well, take a second look. All these people like it. Why is this not getting made? That's what it was originally for. It wasn't originally intended to be a fucking, an award. Like, is there a blacklist award now or something? It wasn't intended to be like the Oscars or something. You do not want to be on that list, okay? And my ex said, I asked her, do you give a fuck if your clients are on the blacklist? She said, no, I don't want them to be on the blacklist. I want it to sell and get made. That's it. Okay? So, in my opinion, quit looking at the blacklist. If as like this fucking award, it's not. It's second place. You don't want to be in second place. You want to be in first place. And if any manager came to me and said, hey, and I said, what's your strategy? And they're like, I'm going to get you on the blacklist. I'd be like, you can go fuck yourself. Because I'm not trying to be on the blacklist, and that's lazy representation, okay? No, thank you. What else? I have some notes here because I want to make sure I hit some stuff. Okay, going wide. A lot of people, I want to go wide, man. I want to go wide. No, you don't. That's dumb. That's a dumb strategy. Again, that's lazy representation. If a manager came to me and said, or an agent or whatever, I'm gonna go wide with your shit. Really? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not going wide. You're going strategic. You're going tactical. That's it. Why do I think this way? Because the scripts I've seen that have sold for the most money and this kind of shit have been this way. You go out small. You go out slow. You take your time, you're patient, okay? And, it gives you the opportunity to pull it back if it's not quite working. If you go out wide, you're done. That's it, okay? We went out wide and we'll just see what the fuck happens. Managers who farm shit, do we know what farming is? They'll just shoot scripts out wide, and who cares? Who cares if it fucking sells? Because I got, 100 clients, which is way too many. And who cares? Whatever sticks, throwing spaghetti at the wall. And if it catches traction, okay, cool. Or I'll fucking move on to the next client. That's not a good strategy, man. And you don't want to be with a manager like that. You want to be with someone who's strategic and says like, we're going to go to, and thinking about the deal. Like, it depends on the script. You know, there's various strategies. Like maybe you want to go to your last choice first, just to take the fucking temperature. If it's not something that's like a prestige project, if it's kind of more like a programmer, then who cares? Then you're not going to get one of these people. So I would probably go to my last choices first, just to take the temperature on what's going on, you know. And if I get you know 2 likes, you know, they like it, great. Then I'll go a little bit wider and start branching out, you know. But on the flip side, and if they have some problems, then I'm going to bring it back, you know. Hey, Ryder, work on some shit, and then we're going to take it back out. But if it's like a prestige thing, then you got to go to your first choices first, the big guys. You know, because they're going to be offended if you go to them first. You can't do that. So you got to fucking roll the dice. But you got to make sure that this script is fucking vetted. Because once you go to them, the big dudes and chicks, I'm saying, it's got to be on the fucking money, or you're dead. And they're never going to read it again if it's not right. And that could have cost you $1 million, and it could have cost you an Oscar. So yes, this shit is important. Control your fucking read, man. It's critical. Later.